The Enneagram is a total ruse. And that's actually good news. You might not see it as good news right now, but I'm going to eventually try to make that case. So here's what I'm going to do. In this video, I'm just going to give the bullet points of why I think the Enneagram is a scam. And in subsequent videos, I'll make a defense for each of the points that I present today. So if you know someone who likes the Enneagram and you just want to send them maybe an overview of points that they can think about or maybe investigate for themselves, this might be a good video to share with them. Alrighty, here we go. Point 1. The Enneagram is actually really manipulative. Here's the thing, you probably won't catch the tactics used to make the Enneagram feel like it works unless you know about the tactics. No one likes to be manipulated, and I think that when I put out the video that explains the specific tactics that are used with the Enneagram, that it's going to be really eye-opening for people. Point number 2, science debunks it. The Enneagram is not an accurate way to type people, according to scientific studies. It's also unreliable, meaning people will often get different types when they take different tests or at different times. And listen, I understand that these tests are only supposed to be a starting point and they're supposed to help you understand your core motivation, not necessarily your specific personality traits, but I will further explain and defend my position in a future video. Point number 3, and this is especially important for the Christian. The Enneagram undermines the gospel. Depending on who your Enneagram coach is or who you're reading or listening to, the underlying worldview could be blatantly obvious or it could be really subtle. Meaning, some Christians make the Enneagram sound really Christian, but it's not. And any use of the Enneagram is inherently opposed to the teachings of Christ and the apostles. Point number 4, the Rohrster. Richard Rohr is primarily responsible for bringing this New Age tool into the Christian church. Rohr doesn't believe that Jesus and Christ are the same thing, okay? I know people love him, and I genuinely believe that people are just entranced by his sweet demeanor, and he comes across really humble. But really, if we just examine the content of what he says, it is completely and totally anti-gospel. I'm not accusing Richard Rohr of somehow being like secretly evil or anything like that. I'm just pointing out the content of his teachings and how they are opposed to the Christian faith. Point number 5, Enneagram can become a Holy Spirit replacement. People who teach the Enneagram claim that it can enlighten you, guide you, convict you, improve your character, and even help you know God better. Have you ever studied the Trinity? These are all roles for the Holy Spirit. I get it. A lot of the teachers will say, well, you do this with the help of the Holy Spirit. And that's how it actually works, because the Holy Spirit comes alongside the work that you're doing and enlightens you, convicts you, and all this stuff. But we'll explain more in that future video of why I think that's just kind of placing Christian language on top of a New Age tool. Point number 6, its true origins. Now, a lot of Christians will just throw out the Enneagram as soon as they learn about its true origins, and I'm with them. But for some, this is going to be the most persuasive argument, but for others, it's going to be the least persuasive argument. So that's why I'm actually including this part last in the series, unless I come up with some other points that I will make in the future, which is very possible. Listen, sketchy origins is an understatement, people. If the origin doesn't make you believe that the Enneagram is spiritually dangerous, then it at least should show you that it is completely invalid, or at least not based on anything valid. All right, if you're still here and you're not throwing tomatoes at the phone or computer or wherever you're watching, tell me which video you're most looking forward to. And please don't be mad at me. I mean, do I need to be liked? Absolutely not. I like to be liked. I enjoy being liked. Have to be liked. But it's not like this compulsive need to be liked. Like, my need to be praised.